Hey everyone, Denise here. I jumped on just to tell you about a new class that people have asked me about, and so I decided to try it out, and we'll see how it goes or where it goes or if it goes. So I've been asked to do beginner classes, and the truth of it is the Saturday classes that I do are all beginner classes. They don't require any skill, they don't require any crafting experience, they don't require any knowledge. But they do require some supplies. And unless you're a crafter, you may not have those supplies. And paying extra every month to use mine might get a little bit costly at first for you. So people seem to be intimidated sometimes by the cards, and I have to tell you, you really shouldn't be. Anybody can make the cards that I'm making. If I can make them, you can make them. But I understand that people are nervous. They don't think they can do it. They don't have all day on a Saturday, or they can't make one. They can make the other two, but not the one that they wanted to join. And just Fridays work better for them. So there are lots of reasons that I've heard. So I'm going to try what I'll call a beginner class. Now, I'm calling it a beginner class because you don't have to bring anything. So you don't have to own Dries Clear Glue or ink pads or a trimmer or anything else. This is going to be baby stepping, maybe then into like the Saturday classes, should you ever decide to go to the Saturday classes. And there is no obligation or pressure to do so. This is a separate entity. So each month for now, depending on how it goes and if it gets popular or not, I'm going to take three cards. Some maybe I've done before in other classes, and some maybe you haven't seen before because I did them at home just on my own or when I've had friends over. You never really know where they come from. But they're all going to be things that you can do. Now, the classes will be on Fridays, and they'll be the night before the regular Saturday classes. They will start at 7. That gives everybody time to get home from their job and get over to my place in Ronkonkoma and have some dinner in between. If we need to adjust that to 6 o'clock, we can, but I think if people are working not teacher hours, then they probably need that 7 o'clock cushion to get home and get someplace, maybe even get changed depending on what they have to wear to work. Bring your beverage with you. Be mindful that you're driving, so whether that's water or something else, just be mindful that you're driving and that you do have to navigate stairs. We are in my basement. It is a finished basement, but we are in the basement, so you'll have to walk down the stairs and walk back up the stairs. So if stairs are an issue for you, I apologize. This card class is not going to be for you. But otherwise, have at it. So I think 7 o'clock on Fridays will work for now, and it will be roughly 2 hours. It may be 2.5 hours. But we will be done by 9:30 for sure because I have card classes all day the following day. So this time, I'm going to start it for March 8th, which gives about 2.5 weeks. I'm going to put the cutoff as March 5th, and the only way to reserve your seat is through payment. Venmo or PayPal friends and family, or cash if you're one of the people that happen to see me and ask me about this. So that's going to reserve your seat. I have room for 8. I prefer 6. But I can do 8. We'll see how it goes. These are the 3 cards that you're going to make in the March 8th class. You don't have to bring anything with you. The markers, the paper, the ink, the brushes, the technique on how to do, all of that will be provided. Now, if your personal celebrations in your family or your life or your belief system don't coincide with holidays or events that we're doing in classes, like 2 of these are birthday, we can easily switch that sentiment out for you. That's not a big deal at all. You can switch them to hello. I may have something that says best for best wishes or congratulations, something like that. Same for the images. These are pretty generic. They're flowers. This is just a guy with a cupcake. But if for some reason you can't have a little guy with a cupcake, there's one with a balloon. So you can swap that out. So you just let me know that if you have that issue and you pay for the class, that way I can get that ready for you in advance. You're not going to cut anything. All of this is going to be pre-cut for you, which is not the case with the Saturday classes. The images will be pre-colored. Pre-cut. You're going to color them. You'll color the flowers here. These are the 3 that we're making. So you will ink this panel. I'll show you how to do it so that you can learn a technique and have some more confidence. It's super easy. Don't bring anything. I have the inks, the brushes, and everything you'll need. And we'll just do it like an old-fashioned Stampin' Up! Kind of stamp camp, where we'll just pass everything around and we'll round robin the supplies if I don't have multiples. So you'll color this, the little guy. You will ink that. You will cut it out on the machine with my die. This will be pre-cut for you. The size and the base will be pre-cut for you as well. So you'll make him. Now, for most of you, it'll be birthday wishes. For some of you, maybe not, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll work that out. The hello, there we go, just flowers, right? So everything, the base will be done for you and scored for you. The pink will be pre-cut. Your sentiment will be pre-cut. This will be pre-cut and embossed. This will be stamped and cut out, and you will be left to color it. These are the colors I chose. I will have some variety of markers available, and you can choose from those. And then you have this one. This one is using a layered stencil. It's a piece of cake. It will be already stamped for you, so you're not going to stamp it. This will be pre-cut. The purple layer will be pre-cut. Your card base will be pre-cut. The white will be pre-cut. Your stamps will be pre-stamped, but I'm not pre-cutting them for you because you'll use a layering stencil and see how that works with these particular stamps. This is a Pink Fresh stamp. And you'll layer all the colors. I have the brushes and the inks. You're not bringing anything else. I have all the Dries Clear glue or foam tape that you'll need, so you'll use that here from my supplies. But you can't really die cut this until after you color it, and coloring it is fun. It's nice and easy, and you'll see how it forms. So you'll color 2 of them, because this is 2. You'll color 2 of them, and then put your cards together. So you will die cut this though, or if you're nervous about it when you get here, I will die cut it for you. But I want to at least show you how to do it because it's really so easy. So this allows you, now the class is $20, and the $20 covers all of the paper that's used, the ink for pre-stamping your images, the use of the inks, the markers, my brushes, the machines, the plates, my time in pre-cutting your kit and pre-scoring your card bases and putting everything together for you. You also get envelopes for these cards with this class. I do not do envelopes with the Saturday class because that would raise the price too much for Saturday. So for $20, you come, you make these cards. Again, we can switch out the sentiments as needed. I'm not going to just switch them out because you want something different. If you can't use a birthday card, for example, you can't use a Christmas card, and that's what we're doing, I am happy to switch those out for you. So that's how we're going to do that. So it's $20. Everything is included. You bring nothing but yourself and your drink. And you're here for 2.5 hours. And home you go with 3 cards ready to use. And you didn't have to invest in anything. If you like card classes moving forward and you think you want to do more classes or different classes, and now you feel a little more confident in maybe doing a Saturday class, then you'll need to invest in some supplies. But you don't need to at all for this one. And I think that's one of the benefits for it. So again, this is for beginners. Anybody can make these cards, I promise you. $20. We're starting March 8th. The deadline is March 5th. I have room for 8. I would like to stick to 6, but I will have 8 if there are 8 people who want. And the only way to reserve that seat is through payment. And the payment will be due by March 5th. That way I have 2 days to cut your kits. I hope this is helpful. If it is, great. And if not, and you have questions, post it below, please. I hope to see you at a card class soon. Bye, everyone.